know, 2,000 Borough fans have got to go there and hopefully roar us onto a victory. But you know what it is? It's hard to see now. I can't take it at Norwich. I can't stand Norwich. It's that club that just irritates me. Yo guys, what's going on? Back to another video and another match review. You guys know, of course, if I can't attend the game, I will always review exactly what I've seen. Just absolutely woeful. Fourth week now where we haven't seen 3 points on the board for us, and today was just, as I say, just absolutely woeful. Just not good enough. Just looked absolutely off the pace again. And I see Borough fans, you know, saying, "Oh, you know, give them time to gel and you know things are going to come right." Well, I expect and hope things to come right for us. But when we say, you know, give the lads time to gel and, you know, it's only early days, it's like, yeah, no, but they've had a full pre-season. Most of them had a full pre-season together. So the whole gelling terms, like, yeah, but they have played games throughout the pre-season. At least the second game of the season in, expect us to have gelled, be up to pace and everything else to go with it. But today was just another shambolic performance, if I'm being honest with you. Pipped over a few cracks. I just don't have much to say. It's like, it's only 4 games in already, and you know, watching it today, we went 2-0 down, and I'm just thinking, this is just woeful. Absolutely woeful from us. We just don't even look on it. I'm just going to point out the obvious and say, you know, we're obviously a million miles away from last season. You know, it's crazy to see the difference in, you know, Giles, Ramsey, Archer, and of course Akpom, who wasn't on loan, but of course the other 3 were. And it's crazy to see the difference from, you know, the 3 loan signings and Akpom due to this season. You know, signing the lads from the Australian League, and I'm not trying to put blame on them, I'm just saying, you know, it's how the transfer market this season. We've pretty much gone down the route of getting some A-League players in, hoping that they'll be able to do the same sort of job to what the loan players did last year, and of course what Akpom did. Just so far, it's just not looking good for us, is it? You know, I watched the match today. Their first goal, we could always argue it's going to be a free kick on Howson, but whilst the game's getting played at full speed, the referee doesn't see the push on Howson. He can't give it. You know, the ball comes in from the throw-in. 2 Borough players both go for the same ball. Lack of communication. It drops down to, of course, the lad that obviously scored the goal, who does push Howson. Referee obviously didn't see it. He lets it bounce and puts it straight in the top corner. And you think, all right, it's only 1-0. You know, it's not the end of the world. It is still early on inside the game. You know, and then of course West Brom attack down our left-hand side, play it around us, and John Swift goes between about 4 Borough players and puts it straight inside our top corner. And you're 2-0 down, and you're thinking, well, surely that's it then, because we didn't look into the game beforehand, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, I guess Borough had some sort of possession, but we weren't really creating any goal-threatening opportunities. And they've scored 2 in a matter of minutes, and, you know, sank us 2-0. You know, and I'll be honest, watching that, I was thinking to myself, well, that's it then, and it was 2-0 down. Heads have dropped massively. You know, I didn't really see a way of us getting back in the game until, you know, Silver did, you know, a good bit of play down the right-hand side, cross the ball in. His last day of laugh, heads it straight in the bottom corner. You think, bloody hell, some sort of life in the game for us now, you know. Because to be honest with you, our heads looked down after we went 1-0 down. I know Howson doesn't get the foul for the first goal. Heads genuinely looked down after that first goal went in. You know, right, you know, go and make it 2-1. And you think, all right, game on. You know what I mean? Let's go and do it. And after we scored that goal to make it 2-1, you know, close to half-time, I was thinking, can we push on again and try and get another one, or maybe wait till last time? You know, it changes the whole team talk, it changes everything, doesn't it? And then, of course, we come out in the second half, and I don't know what he's doing, Engel, that new left back for the Borough. I don't have a clue, and I don't know if he knows, even now after the game, what on earth was going through his mind. You know, it's 2-1, we've gone for the second half, get some tempo going, get some intensity going, get the ball on the floor, pass it about, try and get the second goal. As I say, a full 45 minutes ahead of us. In seconds of the restart, De Jong gives it out to his man on his left-hand side. He then gives it out to Engel, and Engel's got 4 or 5 Borough bodies around him that he can pass to. He doesn't, he chooses to go back to the goalkeeper. In the process of doing so, gives it straight to the West Brom forward. He thinks it isn't Christmas yet, but thank you very much for the present. I will accept it. He gets it, takes one touch, round De Jong, straight in the back of the net. We're 3-1 down. It's 46 minutes, and I'm thinking, what on earth has happened here? You know, we've just come out for the second half. We just want to get back into the game. Engel makes a silly and naive pass, and that's it then. The game is gone. It's 3-1 down. It's like, bloody hell. start all over again. And, you know, then the game goes on, they look more and more threatening with every single attack they go on. West Brom, I thought as soon as A.J.T Jones came on, I thought he looked very, very good. You know, he takes on 4 West Brom players, straight at the goalkeeper. But I'm thinking, it's alright, it's progress. I know it's 3-1, I know the game's getting away from us, but, you know, it's progress later on. And then, of course, ball goes in the box from, I believe it was Engel that put the ball in the box. I could be wrong, but I believe it was him. Handball, but a penalty, Force puts it away, 3-2. And then I'm thinking, like, 4 minutes to go. I was thinking to myself, if I can get anything from this absolute woeful performance this afternoon, that would be absolutely fantastic. No. West Brom go down the other end. There's 2 Borough players tackling 1 West Brom player. The ball then falls to a foot of the West Brom player. He takes a couple of touches, gets in the penalty area and just smashes straight out top corner, making it West Brom 4, Middlesbrough 2. That's how it finished. It was absolutely dreadful. And I know people might say, oh, you know, don't be so harsh on the team, it's only early days. Don't be saying early days to me. Don't be mentioning early days to me. I'm sick of the term early days. It doesn't have to do my head in. There's, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we had a full pre-season. Kai's had a full pre-season with him as well. Everyone should have been gelled by now. We're 4 games in. We're nearly the end of August. And we've got 1 point out of 4 games. And it just isn't good enough. And don't get me wrong, I just think, you know, the transfers weren't exactly brilliant. We didn't really have a massive budget to obviously spend with and what have you. I think there's a couple of days left of the transfer window to go until it shuts next week. Are we realistically going to go out and splash big money on a player? No, because I don't believe we have the budget to do so. And, you know, we're going to get a few decent loan signings in. We'll wait and see. I think everyone, including myself, had our sort of hopes set on Ramsey and Arch went back in January. That's now no longer a possibility. I believe they've both moved on from Aston Villa. I think Ramsey's gone to Burnley, and I'm pretty sure Arch is on about going to Sheffield United, if he hasn't gone there already. And it's just like, it's just shambolic today, man. Like, being 2-0 down, I was sat there thinking, we just don't look anywhere near our best. I'm hoping that eventually it clicks, you know, Borough start making a bit of progress, but early on so far in the month of August, it's been absolutely awful. It's just not been good enough. Painful displays, and it was today. Today was just a real sort of letdown for me personally. I was thinking, you know, even though the Orphan's a tough place to go, I did fancy us to really go there and battle with them, but I was thinking, oh, it's the hope that kills you every time. But, you know, we got Bolton on Tuesday. I'm hoping the club gets some more extra tickets, because of course I wasn't able to get one. So, you know, I would like to try and get to the game if I can. And then, of course, we've got QPR on Saturday. So, 2 big games to come. And, you know, we'll wait and see what happens. But overall today, really, really poor. Not good enough. Fair play to the sold-out away end. Fair play to all the fans that travelled it. And, you know, another sellout on Tuesday night against Bolton. 3,000 going down there. So, fair play. I guess we'll see what happens. What are your thoughts and opinions? Leave inside the comment section. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.